Welcome to the tournament breakdown. SNK World Championship 2025 Finals. What an event, right?
Absolutely. It's crazy. The way they assembled a $4.1 million prize pool is just, wow.
Exactly. And if you look closer, Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves boasts a whopping $2.5 million, which really shows SNK's commitment to competitive play.
Yep. And then we've got the King of Fighters 15, Samurai Showdown, even Art of Fighting thrown into the mix, each with their own unique flavor.
Right, it's like every one of these titles brings a different twist. Fatal Fury is massive, while KOF 15 demands more strategic teamwork with its three-character team formula, yeah?
Yeah, and Samurai Showdown, it's such an interesting revival, especially with that traditional Japanese aesthetic.
Absolutely. Even though Samurai Showdown had a rough start with its timing because of the pandemic, this finals event really shines a light on it.
But I have to wonder, are these SNK games with all their legacy just catering to a niche audience? It seems like their loyal fans are stuck in their own worlds.
That's a fair point. SNK has always been somewhat niche. Its deep roots in the fighting community have both been a strength and a limitation. However, pushing the competitive aspect and a hefty prize pool is definitely a bid to break beyond that circle.
Exactly. And the tournament structure itself, with qualifying events and LCQS, was designed to funnel only the very best, right?
Yes, precisely. Unlike a leaderboard system, they had players advance through qualifiers, even giving a few LCQ spots. It creates this condensed, high-intensity competition.
Uh huh. It reminds me a bit of the setup you see in Capcom Cup or Tekken World Tour. Only the top players get their shot.
Right, kind of like the elite club of the fighting game world. And speaking of elite, you remember how Masaton clinched Samurai Showdown? That was something.
Indeed, Masaton's journey in Samurai Showdown was epic, from the semifinals to the finals, winning 3-2 in that nail-biting moment.
And then there's KOF 15, where Lao Yagami reigned supreme. Winning the KOF crown is a big statement, considering the game's intricate moves and setup.
Got it. Right, and let's not forget Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, where Lagia dominated once again, winning his second title. It's like a legacy in itself.
Absolutely. Lodge's back-to-back performance really underscores how deeply skilled these players are. It's impressive, yeah?
For sure, though I must say, the sheer number of participants and the variety of games can be a bit overwhelming for the casual audience. Would you agree?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, the tournament spans 3 days from October 31 to November 1 and includes last chance qualifiers and a top 32 plus top 16 bracket system. It's intense.
Yep. It almost feels like a festival of fighting games, and SNK even slipped in a surprise with Samurai Showdown mid-season.
Right, that was a delightful twist. It shows they're willing to experiment and bring variety to keep fans on their toes.
And then there's Art of Fighting 3, though it's more of a niche interest. It's cool to see retro influences being celebrated.
Totally, it's like SNK is paying homage to its roots. It's nostalgic and innovative at the same time.
Exactly. I also found it interesting how the article mentioned that players from other big tournaments like Tekken and Capcom sometimes step in for these qualifiers, showing the crossover appeal.
Right, remember Arslan Ash praising KOF 15? It's like, these games are not only competitive on their own, but also contribute to a broader fighting game culture.
But don't you think that intermingling of players sometimes risks diluting the specialties of each game? I mean, every title has a unique competitive spirit.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. It can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it increases the prestige of the tournament by drawing a diverse pool, but on the other, it might compromise the individual narratives of each game.
Right, I get that. It's almost like a balancing act between honoring legacy and pushing towards mainstream appeal.
Exactly. SNK is really walking that fine line. They're creating massive competitive scenes, even though their games have been somewhat niche historically, kind of a gamble with great potential payoff.
Absolutely. And then the detailed results, those final standings with teams like Reject, Detonation Focus Me on one side, and the mix of T1 and ZJZ Clan, and then players like Shanghai Shining, is a testament to the deep talent pool.
Yeah, the level of detail in the results really helps you appreciate all those hard-fought matches. From semifinals to final resets, each battle has its own story.
So true. I noticed the article even broke down the bracket for each game. It's really useful to see just how each match unfolded.
Right, it gives fans and analysts alike a roadmap of the competitive path. You get to see upsets, like Xiaohai's performance in Fatal Fury and Lao Yagami's comeback in KOF.
Uh huh. Speaking of which, Xiaohai seems to be this almost legendary figure, winning EVO 2024 titles and doing well in multiple tournaments.
Absolutely, Xiaohai is like the backbone of competitive SNK gaming. He's shown time and again that his skill crosses game boundaries.
Yep. And let's not gloss over the broadcast aspect. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube really connects the global audience to these electrifying moments.
Right. The accessibility factor is key. Fans can watch the live streams, check out the detailed schedule, and feel like they're right there in DreamHack Atlanta 2025,
Absolutely.
even if only virtually.
It's like being part of the adrenaline rush, day by day, match by match.
Exactly. And it sets the stage not just for this year, but hints at even more epic contests in SNK World Championship 2026. They're already building anticipation for the next season.
That's exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing how SNK continues to evolve this competitive ecosystem. There's like so much potential ahead.
Yes, it's clear that while these games have always been niche, SNK's approach to competitive play is opening up new avenues for both players and fans alike.
Yep, absolutely. And even with all the complexities, the essence remains the same: passion, skill, and that undying love for the fighting genre.
Definitely. This finals event was not only a celebration of SNK's heritage, but also a launchpad for future innovations in the fighting game
Couldn't have
community.
said it better. It's been a real treat unpacking all these details: the prize pools, the epic battles, and the unique tournament structure.
No doubt about it. And as we wrap this up, it's clear that SNK is poised to keep thrilling its dedicated base while inviting new fans into the fold.
Definitely, yeah. Thanks for the deep dive. It's been enlightening and super engaging.
Thanks to you too. Till next time, keep celebrating that fighting spirit